I didn't lose my health in a hospital. I lost it on the floor. I was playing with my granddaughter and we're messing around and went down to the floor, not in pain or anything, but I had to think twice about how I was going to get up without showing too much effort. That experience scared me more than any stock market portfolio crash of mine ever would. You see, at that time, I thought I had retirement handled. Saving my money, portfolio analysis, Monte Carlo simulations. I had done everything I could to make sure I was ready for retirement. I just figured, well, of course, my body would come along for the ride. You see, health felt like something I could always just put off, something that I would take care of later. Well, later, all of a sudden came a lot faster than I ever thought it would. You see, what happened wasn't dramatic or sudden. Energy dropped, recovery slowed, confidence waned. You see, I didn't feel old, but I started feeling cautious. You see, no one had ever told me that as you age, that feeling was normal. Nobody ever told me that that was going to happen as my world started to shrink. See, here's the cost nobody ever warned you about. You stop trusting your body entirely. You plan more exits rather than experiences. You say maybe more than yes, and independence begins to erode ever so quietly. You see, this isn't just a health issue. It's your retirement leaking off through the cracks. For some of us, that memory is a grandchild who just wants to play. For me, it was my dad. Seeing both physically and mentally him start to lose his balance, to lose his independence, and kind of slide right into dependence. I don't want my children to have those conversations about me. And I sure didn't want my grandchildren that their memories of me would be, oh, the old guy who just stood on the sidelines. You see, that's when all of these thoughts and feelings and thinking were a lot less about fitness and a lot more about dignity. You see, here's the truth that I missed for way too long. Your financial plan assumes that your body can heal, move, recover, and adapt. Lose that, and all of a sudden all the money that you've got just turns into damage control. Here's the key. Health after 50, it isn't optional. It's a multiplier. You see, once I understood that, everything really simplified. 2 days a week of strength training. Push, pull, stand up, sit down, carry. Most days I walk 20 to 30 minutes. 10 minutes of stretching, loosening hips and ankles and my back. You see, look, no heroics, no punishment, right? Just getting to know my body and learning to trust it again. You see, after 50, muscle doesn't just fade politely. If you don't challenge it, you lose it. Strength then goes. Confidence then goes. Freedom then disappears. What shocked me wasn't how hard it was, but how little it took, and then how long I waited. Look, don't ask, what's the perfect routine? What you need to ask is, what's the minimum I need to do every single day to remain independent? Think about strong enough to get up off the floor, strong enough to travel wherever and whenever I want, fit enough to play with the grandkids. That's the real goal. That was my personal goal, is to always have the abilities when the grandkids ask, hey grandpa, can you fill in the blank? I could always jump in and trust that my body would answer. You see, if your why is the face of a grandchild, if your why is the memory of a parent, if your why is just wanting to own that freedom, guess what? You're ready. Listen to it. I didn't. Don't wait until it gets louder and louder. Don't wait until your body has to make the decision for you.